We're back. We have Eduardo in the house. No. We have KIDI in the house. So let me go back now a little bit into your growing up. Parents, siblings. How were they? What? Give me some insight. Who's your dad is?
My dad is the late Alex Jamina. He died when I was 7.
Oh, he died when you were 7.
Yeah,
oh.
so rest in peace.
Okay.
My mom, Beatrice Bano, who is now Beatrice Thompson. Proud wife. My siblings, my big sister Esther, my brother Elvis. I have a lot of siblings. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean we're a bit scattered here and there, but yeah, we're one big family still. Yes.
Any of them musically inclined, or was you just took that path?
My family, we are Bouglon people.
Oh really?
Even at a point, I remember even at a point, even in this evolved new generation. I remember every time my brother is still trying to push for me to like go to school, study hard, like he become somebody. And at a point I had to like, sit my whole family down. We had a family meeting. I was like, yes, God has blessed us family. We know book, we are sharks, but maybe that is not my path. Maybe God says I should take this path. So we all agreed that okay, the whole family will rally behind me to embark and take on whatever I wanted to do. So yeah.
And the important thing is you took the path and you took it and excelled.
Yes.
It wasn't a shortcut out of the main thing.
No.
You had to,
There was a process. There was a process to it, and we are even here, and even where we are, I think we're not even like halfway. The vision I have in my head, we're not even halfway there. Like we have a long way to go, and we're still working hard, and we're still fighting and pushing hard to get there.
So you finished you won the Hitmaker thing. Yeah. You finished university and then had to do national service, the normal routine. How did that feel? Were you enthusiastic about national service, or you thought, hey man,
To be honest, I wasn't, because I remember the first day I walked into the place I was supposed to national service, and then I walked into my boss's office. I remember I had my hair, it was even more than this, and then I walked in. Already I didn't want to do it. I was like, it's come to 1 year of my life. Actually, I could be in a studio making music, but I had to do it because it was a requirement.
Yeah.
I remember I walked into my boss's office. He didn't even say hello, hi. He saw me say, young man, go back and cut your hair before you come back.
That was his welcome.
Yes. And because I loved I loved how my hair was.
You're taking time to grow to that point.
My hair too, I'm kind of a brainer small, so my hair. So it took me so long to get that hair. I had to go to the barbering shop and cut it down. My hair went down, I came back to the office, they signed my letters and everything, I started work.
So it was after your haircut that he signed everything officially?
Yes.
Okay.
And at that point, that 1 year of my life is where I realized that I had no option than to excel in music. Because I knew
why
9 to 5 wasn't for me. I mean, no disrespect anybody do 9 to 5. We're all different people.
Yeah.
Somebody loves their 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But me, that phase of my life, I realized I had no option. I had no option. I was supposed to excel. I mean, I have to go hard and give my 100% to excel in music. Yeah.
So that was interesting to the sense that it sort of showed you what you don't like.
Exactly.
So you had to work
hard for what you like. So because I had to wake up early in the morning at 7 or maybe 6, because I used to live far, get to work before 8, close at 5, go to the studio, try to make music, and already my brain is exhausted the whole day. When I enter the studio, I can't create, I'm tired, and I realize that no. I had no option. I had to excel.
So going back now, finishing with national service, and then having the freedom to be creative.
Yeah.
What was the transition? Did you go straight into it? What?
I mean, I remember my last day of service. I remember they sat us all down, the service personnel, and the bosses were like, yes, congratulations for coming to the end of the national service. All of you have done well, but especially that fair boy that you gave us a hard time. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. We all apologize to each other for all the wrong things.
Yeah.
And then after that, we bet my first hit single. Say you love me, baby, say.
It was right after that?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Were you working on that while
I was working on that. I mean, we didn't know it would become a big song. We're working on that little by little. So after that, the team released that song. That song was everywhere. and shortly after, See Me, I Know Get That TV.
Yeah.
So like everything was falling in place, everything was working out for my good, and I was so excited at that point. So excited.
Wow, show some love. That is awesome. Let's go to the creative process now. You know, like you say you love me. How does it come to you? Are you just putting things down? How does your whole creative thing work?
Okay, so when I signed with Links, I wasn't a producer. I was just a guy that could play the piano and the guitar. But Richie Mensah, shout out to Richie Mensah, amazing man, amazing guy. He taught me production. He taught me how to put instruments together to form a complete beat. So I started practicing on my own a lot, and then I even Say You Love Me. I remember how I was producing. I was just playing around because I was trying to rehearse all the things he had taught me. And then the bass line, dun, 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 that sounded so good. So I put them together, and then out of nowhere, the melody started flowing in. And I went into the booth, I recorded it, and then they came to say, this is so good, we're ready, we shot the video. So usually for my creative processes, I enter the studio not knowing what I'm going to sing about. I just go and then go and sit there, play with the piano, anything that comes into mind.
You're absolutely blank.
Yeah, it's very blank. Very, very blank. I just play the beat, and then I usually think back on experiences, like some love interest I had, something I went through in the past, and then the melody start flowing in, the lyrics start flowing in, and before I realize I have a full song.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the stretch of time? Could be anywhere from to.
All right. Some of the songs we write them in a sitting, like a one hour period. You are done. Some of the songs take a week. Some of the songs take a month. It depends on how the inspiration comes. Sometimes I'm writing a song and then I get a mind block. It stops, so I give up. I go and sleep. I come back the next day. Something will come. So I don't force it. When inspiration drops, it drops. Yeah.
Somebody said some time ago that one of the good things that creative should know about themselves is when to stop.
When to stop.
You know,
Yep.
because beyond a certain point, when you push, you don't produce
won't,
something that you
won't
like.
get the right thing. Yeah. So sometimes when you're creating and it's not coming, don't force it. Just close it. Go and sleep. Come back later. It will happen. If the song is good and it's the right thing, it will happen. Just let it flow.
Yeah. What is the longest you spent on the song?
I think 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
For Thunder.
Really?
Yep. I wrote the whole song in a sitting without the chorus. So my bottom. So love. There was no it wasn't there. It wasn't there. For like 3 weeks. I entered the studio, always trying to get the chorus to come, wasn't coming.
Wow.
Always trying to get the chorus to come, wasn't coming. Always then Richie would call me, have you gotten the chorus yet? We are waiting for you. It never came. Then one day, I just entered the studio and it came. Called Richie, the song is ready.
Really?
That was it. Yeah, 3 weeks.
And how did it just drop, or you went through a series of things?
It just happened.
dropped?
It just happened. Like I was surprised because I tried like so many days for it to come. It wasn't coming. Every time I go and open the song, the chorus wasn't coming. Every time I go and open the song, the chorus wasn't. One time, I think it was a Saturday on a Sunday, or I don't know. I just entered the studio, I played the song, and I was just bumping. It just came out of my mouth. I was like, oh wait, that actually sounded good. Entered the booth, recorded it, came to listen. Perfect.
And you loved it.
And you know when you hear the right chorus, you know it. You feel it in your system that this is it. So yeah, I called everybody, told them that this is ready.
I've got the chorus.
Yes.
I'm very interested in the creative process because I remember interviewing this legend, Hugh Masekela.
Yeah.
And I asked him something similar, and he says sometimes he's there, he's been thinking. He's just at the point that he has stopped. The muses, he calls them the muses who pass by and just throw it at him, and it's it.
It's there. You know it. You feel it that this is it.
Yes.
When you get it, you know this is it.
And it's like you don't know where it comes from. It's just thrown at you.
It just comes because there are so many songs recorded in like 30 minutes. I remember some of the songs. A song like Penimame with Tic Tac, the legendary Tic Tac. It was recorded in a single sitting. It was produced and recorded in a single. Like
Really?
It comes. It just drops and you know it. Some of the songs take 2 days. Some of them, you even have the song before you even like produce the beat, because when you produce the beat, you hear the melodies, then the song just drops. Yep. I remember Odo. The moment I finished the beat, the next week when I opened the folder, the song just dropped. It just happens. That's how music creation, art in general is. When the inspiration drops, you take it.
Yeah. Put your hands together, man. We're not kidding in the house. Now let's, for example, I'm talking about generally. Your age group, the competition that you guys are in, You guys are, there are lots of heavyweights, man.
They're heavy.
Young heavyweights.
Young heavyweights. It's great for us.
It's
really
great.
It's great.
I mean, it's strengthened the competition.
Yes, it's great.
Every now and then you hear some two artists are beefing and Shatawala has said this, Sarkodie wanted this, that. Is it all part of the showmanship or?
I mean, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things, it is called show business.
Yeah.
It's not just show. There's the business aspect. And for show and business to mix, there has to be a catalyst. There has to be something triggering something, something pushing somebody here, nudging somebody here. Then there's news. Hey, they say what? Hey, let's release a song. Hey. I mean, it's all fun and games.
Yeah.
I feel like it's sometimes if it's done about, it's gone about the right way, it's nice. It's true. That's what makes the business interesting. Because I mean, even in the Western world, in Europe, there's it's just not just about music. It's about what this guy said about this guy, what this guy is. It's all part of the show business.
Does it cross the line sometimes?
There are a few that have
that
actually crossed the line and it became fiscal and all of that. But in a grand scheme of things, like I said, it's all part.
It's part of the business.
Yeah, it's part of the business. I'm not saying it's advisable to go and don't get me wrong. Don't discuss it. I'm not saying go and beef, but in a grand scheme of things, some of the beefs are actually not that deep. They are not that deep.
And as a musician, from where you sit, when you see two of your colleagues beefing, are you able to tell, this is just?
And some of them you say like, oh, they have come again. We know it's those things. We know it. Some of them you see, you realize that this one is getting bloody. But I mean, most of them realize that these people, maybe he's about to drop an album or a song, he's creating a little noise. It's all part. It's all part.
Yeah. Now, looking at yourself and the competition, I started with that. How does that inspire you? Are you constantly aware of the competition you have out there, or you're just doing your thing? It doesn't matter who's out there.
Actually, there's something I learned that if you always put in your mind that somebody's a competition or somebody's coming for you, in quotes, then everything you do is geared towards them. All your energy is directed to them. Every move you make, hey, this person has done this, I have to go and do this. Hey, this person said this, I have to go and this person released this, I have to release this. But once you know and believe in what you're doing and stay in your lane, I feel like we all have our lanes. If we all stay in our lane and work hard, we can all excel. You know, the sky is so huge. None of the stars clash. Everybody is shining because we have the sky is so huge for everybody to shine. So we shouldn't always have that thing that, hey, this guy did this, so I have to also go and do something and battle him. No. If you do that, all your energy is geared towards beating what somebody did, and you are never...
You lose focus then.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
you are never trying to battle yourself to be a better person. You're always trying to be better than somebody, and that's not very healthy.
I like what you just said. I've never thought about it that way. Like, the stars are in the sky, and
they are all
shining
together.
So there's room for everybody to shine.
Yep.
That's quite profound. I like it. Show some love, man. Now you are also Links. You're there with another huge. He was here last week.
Yeah, that guy is a rough fan. I always talk about music. If the music doesn't work out someday, you should take up comedy. He's actually a very funny guy. Very funny guy.
Oh, then he hit that. Well, he
hit that part of hair.
I didn't quite see
maybe,
too much.
Maybe I'm not Pharaoh.
I don't know.
No, Pharaoh, because that guy is a very funny guy. Very funny guy.
Yeah. So you all being under the umbrella of Links. There's competition between the two of you, or everybody's doing
their thing. Like you see, like I said earlier, I know the kind of energy I need to progress in life. I need that positive energy. I always need to know that I'm in my own space doing my own thing. Once I feel like, hey, because we are here, I have to do more, then all your energy is misdirected, detoured. So we are all doing our thing. Kwame Jing is doing amazing. One of the biggest artists in Ghana right now. I'm also doing my thing. We're all making a name for Links, Ghana, and Africa as a whole. So we're all surviving.
Is there any chance that you two do? Have you done anything?
We actually recorded songs.
You have?
We have a song coming out soon.
Okay.
Relatively soon. But we're actually working on a whole project together. I mean, we've tried to do songs together for the longest time, but the management was like, let's wait. People are waiting for us to have a song. So let's just keep them in suspense for a bit. We just wrapped up a song together. We're yet to shoot the video. We'll be coming out very soon. Not relatively soon.
Soon.
And then we have like a whole project coming too. So fingers crossed.
Fantastic, man. Put your hands together, man. KIDI. Now let's talk about film. Because Before we even talk about film, folks, take a look at this clip. And this film, Sugar, right?
Yeah, Sugar.
Take a look at Sugar.
Action! What to do? Action!
Cut.
Sorry, I got lost a bit.
Something huge.
To even lose my girl, get locked up in a prison
It's about
cell.
to go down.
What did you get here?
I'm privileged to be a part of It's Sugar, the movie. You can't miss it.
Alright, let's go.
Why the title Sugar? We should have been Lover Boy.
So Sugar, the movie is birthed from Sugar, the album. So my album is dropping, Sugar.
So your album is called Sugar.
Yes, and then
And when is
out
it?
of the album, we have the movie Sugar. The album is coming out on 31st May, the end of this month.
The album comes out on 31st May.
And then 24 hours later, we
The movie
premiere
comes out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this like a first, eh?
Yes, this is great because when we're recording the album, we had no plans of making a movie out of it. It was just an album we're recording, and then we're done. And then Richie Mensah was like, I mean, why not? Richie Mensah is a go-getter, first of all. He's a perfectionist. When he says he wants to do this, he will
do
go
it.
the lengths to make sure it's done. When he threw the idea out there, it was funny. I was like, oh, movie, you're joking. I started to realize we've actually shot the movie. So
Wow.
we're ready
But
for it.
let me go back a little bit on the. So it's a music album.
Yes.
How many songs?
13.
13 songs. And somehow, even though you are not conscious of it, all the 13 songs
Linked to each other.
were linked to each other.
Yep.
You didn't plan it that way.
Totally unplanned. I was just making a music album, and it was such a coincidence that the songs linked each other. Every story has a way of intertwining with the next song to form another story. So yes, I really can't wait for you guys to see.
So then Richie decided let's piece them all together
Yep.
and make a movie out of it.
Yep.
And the movie is called Sugar.
Sugar.
Show some love, man. Now that's a creative mind at work, you know.
Yes.
That's a creative mind at work.
Yes. Mastermind. Mr. Mensah, you can't him. You can't him.
Tell him I want him in this seat.
Which are here?
I'm sure he's hearing. Rich, I'm sure.
I'm here next.
He said we can't choose. So please. And also Rex, man, the guy who directs your videos. He's also
Yes.
Yeah.
He's been directing for us since last year. He's been shooting our music videos. Amazing. One of the best directors in Ghana right now. And he's never shot a movie before, so this was also a first.
This was
for
his
him.
first movie.
So it was a challenge to the whole crew, the whole team. It was so tough. I mean, at the point we didn't know what we were doing, but we're still following the plan and doing it nonetheless, and we're here.
And you have some big names in it. Ajitanan.
Yes, we have Ajitanan, we have
DKB.
Fela Makafui, James Gardner, Calibos, Lawyer NT, myself, Sinaso, Vienna, and a host of like surprise appearances here and there. So yeah.
Was this scripted or is
Yes,
just based on the
it was
story
properly
of the movie?
scripted. Yeah.
Scripted.
There was
Who wrote the
dialogue.
script?
The team from Roverman Productions. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So
It's
it's
getting even more exciting.
Yes. It's
So you
a
wrote the Roverman?
serious business. Yes. So they wrote the script, they brought it to us, everybody had to learn the script, we had to do a few corrections here and there. Even on set we were making corrections, changing. Sometimes even on set we had to change the plan because something would go on and I realized that, oh, we could have done it like this way, and then we change it and then everything. So yes.
So it's a full-length feature.
Full-length thing. It's
Sugar.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
Wow.
Yes.
How long was the shooting period?
It was like a month.
A month.
Yep.
So at what stage is it? Is it all edited, ready to go, or they're still?
Yes, right now I
still
think we are
post-production?
done. They are just doing viewing, corrections here and there. Proof in book writing, we call it proofreading, but in movie I don't know what it's called.
Post-production.
Post-production, yeah. So they are just trying to correct a few things here and there, and then we're ready to go. Yeah.
I am so eager.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
it reminds me of the series that was on. I think it was Fox Empire.
Empire, yes.
You know, they
yes.
created music and they.
Yes,
But this is somehow different.
Yeah, this is a
You
whole
created your
album.
music
Yeah, and
and
then
you've written a
later-
script. Yeah, so it's
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. I wish we'll be releasing it tomorrow so we could all watch and enjoy the album together.
So the release date is June 1st.
June 1st. That's
And it's at
the movie.
Silverbird?
Yeah, Silverbird Cinema.
Okay.
7 p.m. first showing and then 9 p.m. second showing. Yeah.
And then from then on, it stays
It
there.
stays there. If
Okay.
you're viewing, yeah. To be honest, I haven't seen the final work myself. I've told them whenever they are working on anything sugar related, they should tell me so I don't come close. I don't want to hear.
So you haven't seen the movie?
I don't want to. Nope. I want to watch it with everybody else on the premiere day. I want to be surprised with everybody else. Some of their scenes. I'm looking for some of the scenes we did, but fingers crossed.
That is interesting,
Yes,
though.
Yes, very exciting.
You have no interest in seeing any
No,
part
no,
of it.
no, I don't want to jinx it. I want to be surprised with everybody in the cinema. So when their reactions come, I'm like, whoa. Yes, so,
It will be like, oh, I know this
oh,
is
I know,
coming.
yeah, I know this is coming. No, no, no. I want to watch it and enjoy like a new movie.
And Rex directed it?
Yes, Rex directed, filmed by Rex. Yep.
Let's get a little bit personal before we leave here today, because it's all been about your music and your profession. You know, on the personal tip, man, how do you relax? By the way, is there a lady who is now enjoying the benefits of the romance brand?
Actually, unfortunately, there's nobody right now.
Really?
I'm a single man. Very single.
Very single, single and unattached, or attached but not serious.
Right now, the titles are a lot.
Yeah.
They have single but complicated.
Yes.
Single but taking. single.
Single by thinking.
Yeah,
But
single
yours
but
is
thinking. Yeah, that's good.
Yours is single.
Single. I haven't met.
All right, ladies, yeah, man, I only expose the facts, man. Or so the whole. Are you looking?
Oh, I'm not looking, but if I find, I found.
I like that, man. You're not looking.
But if I find you, then
I've.
where you are.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. What are you up for on the VGMA? You.
God being so good, I got 4 nominations: High Life Artist of the Year, High Life Song of the Year, Male Vocalist of the Year, and then Popular Song of the Year.
Wow.
Yeah. Vote to you.
You vote to home.
That night, if you don't vote and I don't take anything, don't come and say, that house didn't give KIDI. Vote.
Wow. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Links is represented there by you,
Yeah,
Ed and Kwame.
MSV,
Yeah. So there are links there. You're going home with something, man.
But
Even you have a call.
I mean,
Yeah.
Bia is also be a Winnie BB, so everybody takes something home. Yeah.
Okay, man. KIDI, it's been great fun hanging out with you,
First
man.
of all, I need to say this. I've watched this show since I was a child.
Wow.
When you used to sit behind the table,
Yes.
and then you have to do this because you can't reach, you can't do the hand gesture. I've watched Ifya Cerebral since I was
Really?
a child. To be here today, You're a legend. You're a hero.
It's always heartwarming, you know, when I see people like you who are now making your own waves and have accomplished so much. You say, oh, we were working when we were kids.
I was
It's good
watching-
to see that you have grown up as a
Yes,
kid
yes.
and now you're sitting across from me here.
Oh, guys.
Show some love, man. Show some love. KIDI's been great, man,
been
and
an
keep
honor.
doing
It's been
what
an
you're doing.
honor.
I
Thank
wish
you
you
so
all the
much.
best.
Thank you so
and like I
much.
told Kwame Eugene, for both of you, the best is yet to come.
Yes.
Show some love, one more time for him. Stick around, folks. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show